Hello everyone, happy Christmas. Are you looking forward to the big day? My children are. Are you looking forward to getting lots of nice cards and presents in the post? I hope so. I've got a story here that's really lovely about getting cards and presents in the post. And it's called The Jolly Christmas Postman. What a lucky guy the postman is, delivering all those lovely presents and letters to everyone at Christmas. Must be a great job. Shall we have a read? Once upon a Christmas Eve, just after it had snowed, the jolly postman, him again, came down the jolly road, and in the bag upon his back an interesting load. First stop, Four Bears Cottage. This letter said, to Baby Bear, Four Bears Cottage, the woods. Let's see what Baby Bear got. It's a lovely card from Santa's workshop. And it said, to Baby Bear and brother from Goldilocks and sister, Happy Christmas and a Christmas joke. Who's been eating my pudding? Who's been eating my pudding? Who's been eating my pudding? Shut up, you soft bears. I haven't served it yet. That's silly, isn't it? A Christmas card for Baby Bear. A bear who's shy. A mummy up a ladder. A postman with a pie. A postman on his bike again. Ta-ta, take care, bye-bye. And look, there's a great big snowball coming after him. The jolly postman cycles on. He sees three fiddlers playing. The fast eloping dish and spoon. The mighty beanstalk swaying. The seven dwarfs upon the hill. The jolly snowman sleighing. And by, second stop, he comes to Red Riding Hood's house. And this letter says, Miss R. Hood, the playhouse, garden path, diddle dumpling. That's a nice sounding name. The card says, from Mr. Wolf to R. Hood, this festive time of year, a little gift for being good, and a Merry Christmas, dear. P.S. I'm a changed wolf. Do we believe the wolf? Not sure. But it's a lovely game that she's got with the rules on the back. I think she'll have fun playing that. A jolly game, a lucky girl. But see what's written here. From Mr. Wolf, he's got a nerve. A Merry Christmas, dear. The postman can't think what to say and sips his ginger beer and eats his pie and waves bye-bye. The postman gets back on his bike and rides another mile, a crooked mile in actual fact, and takes him quite a while. He never finds the sixpence though, or come to that the style, and besides, the crooked man has it. Next stop, the hospital. This letter's to Mr. H. Dumpty, Wincy Ward, Cock Robin Memorial Hospital. Let's have a look what he's got. A lovely jigsaw puzzle. And it's from, what does it say? The Royal Barracks. It says, Dear Humpty, get well soon from all the king's men and horses. Happy Christmas. That's nice of them. Humpty Dumpty smiles and blinks. A jigsaw for me? What fun, he thinks. From all the king's horses and all the king's men. How nice. Then he falls out of bed and gets cracked again, i.e. twice. Never mind. In comes the doctor, Foster. In comes the nurse. In comes the lady with the alligator purse. And they mend him. The jolly postman waves bye-bye. He still has far to go. The sun has vanished from the sky. The clouds are hanging low. He feels a kiss upon his cheek, the first fresh flakes of snow, and comes, number 4, to a small tin door. I wonder who could live there. Can you guess? The Gingerbread Boy. McVitie House, Little Toe Lane, Toy Town. And the envelope has a little stamp on it for Patter Cake Bakers. Let's see what's inside. It's the Toy Town Christmas Annual. Excellent. Stories and pictures for little people. It says, Happy Xmas, son. Love from Daddy and all at Patter Cake Bakers. What's this one? It says, Flying High. Here we go. All aboard. Take care. Hold tight. Tom Thumb and his chums are off for a flight. Over the hills and far away, where the dragons roam and the mermaids play. The home at last. Hooray, the winner. To a cosy fire and a Christmas dinner. This one's Simple Simon's Complete Book of Knowledge. I wonder what's in here. It says, Introduction. Dear reader, my name is Simple Simon, and I know lots of things. I know about onions, and which side of my bread is buttered. I know the score, it's 3-0, and how many beans make 5? It's quite a few. I know some things inside out. My socks, for instance. The only thing I don't know is whether I'm coming or going. But I think I'm going. Bye-bye. That was funny, wasn't it? Let's put that back. A book in a book, says the gingerbread boy. What a simply delicious surprise. But if only he knew, he's in one too. That really would open his eyes. Then a bucket of tea for the postman and 24 mince pies. And there is the gingerbread man sitting on his little cushion. Off through the snow the postman rides, with more than a meal in his insides. He's all shook up, and all of a quiver, and it's not just the cold that makes him shiver. There's a letter he'd rather not deliver, and there are some clues here. It's to you-know-who. Ooh. Trespassers will be eaten, the sign says. And there's a van outside saying 3 Little Pigs Limited. Can anyone guess who it is? Yes, it's Mr. Wolf, the Den. Let's see what he's got. Aha! It's the Wolf Spotter's Guide, Christmas Special Edition. Now, it says how to spot a wolf, and it gives clues. It says, look out for teeth, big. Ears, big. Eyes, big. 4, bushy tail, very hairy, and growls. So there's no excuse really, is there? Specialising in old ladies, etc. But all's well and all's merry. The wolf's just wolfing pies and sherry, and playing games in his cosy den. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? With the 3 little pigs and the little red hen. After all, it is Christmas. And look, there they are, pulling a nice cracker. And Mr. Wolf's reading a story. Maybe he has turned over a new leaf. But now it's really snowing, and the winter wind is blowing, and the daylight it is going. So the jolly postman, jolly cold, has just no way of knowing where he is. He stops beside a wall of ice. He spies a crack of light. He finds a little golden door and disappears from sight. Along a tunnel dark and cool, to a workshop warm and bright. And what have we got here but Santa's grotto and all the elves making all the toys. Lots of lovely toys being made. We can see teddies and castles, all sorts of things. A cup of tea with Santa and Mrs. Santa too. Got any children's letters? The postman smiles. A few. Well, fancy that, says Santa. Now, we've got one for you. It says on the front, for our good old pal, the postman. Take a peep. And it's a nice concertina card. And at the back it says, for he's a jolly good postman. That's a thoughtful card. A peep show for a postman. The postman peeps inside. A postman's round completed. It's time to take a ride. But how to make the journey? The drifts are deep and wide. To avoid the snow, ho ho ho, PTO. How do you think they're going to be riding? Wow, it's by Magic Sleigh. So they can avoid all the snow. A jolly postman, warm and snug, a postman's dog upon the rug, a clock that's chiming in the hall, a Merry Christmas, one and all. The end.